morning, everybody. Another beautiful day here out in Sanibel. Gonna be just checking out the north side of Sanibel again, and it's a hot one. It's a very hot one today. It's like 9 in the morning and it's already 90 degrees. So my job today is to not get heat exhaustion. Being out here, this is a good another test. I had another test earlier in the week where it was dealing with like the rain and the elements there, keeping track of the radar. Today's gonna be all right. Am I good with extreme temperatures? Am I good? How am I doing with water? I brought a ton of water. Obviously I have my gear, but making sure I'm doing a good job of knowing when to go into shade and when to go in the water. That's gonna be my plan today, is anchor up a few times, chill out with some cut bait. I have some frozen bait, but I might try to get some mullet. I have my cast net with me today. We'll see if that works out or not. But yeah, that's my job today, is to see how I handle this heat. This is a really good test for me. See if I can get some reds, some snook. Yeah, we'll see what God's got on the menu today. But yeah, really excited for this day. It's another good testing opportunity, another good time to kind of check out and see how we do with all the elements. It's good to get these things figured out now versus it being too late and then having a big issue down the road. I've had a few times where I've actually come close to where I've probably had heat exhaustion, where I've come close to passing out. One of the big things you want to look out for me at least, it's when I get fatigued, when I get super tired. That's like a sign, that's a dead giveaway of, hey, something's wrong. Where it's just like I'm sleepy for no reason, just out of nowhere. And sometimes even no matter how much you hydrate, you gotta keep track of that body temp. So I'll be trying to hit the shade and hang out in the water as much as I can today to kind of fight that, and who knows how long I'll actually be out here for. A lot of wind coming from the south today, so I'm gonna stay away from the southern side of of all the islands here, and see how many other boats I've got to face. I see one there. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and yeah, stay tuned. Oh my, it broke on something. That's cool. Broke the leader. Whoa, okay, that's good. Alright. Whoa. Alright. I had a feeling it was going to be a good cast, but man, I think whatever it was took me right into the mangrove and just ripped it. That's great. Well, today has been a grind so far. I've been out here for a good while now, and I had that one bite that took me into the big snook. Random spot. Had that one bite that took me into the mangrove and broke me off, but yeah, the wind has been a major factor today, and there's also a rip current too. And so those two combined with the heat have really made a big influence today. The wind is really limited. I mean, this is worse than it was supposed to be. I feel like I said it every video, but it's basically taken away half the islands for me, and even actually more than that, because the wind and the current are wrapping around some areas, so I'm not getting the full potential that I should with this kind of place. So I'm gonna head out to these last couple spots here, and then I might just suck it up and try to fight the wind, anchor up. see if there's anybody on the deeper side of these islands here on the side facing the south. So we'll see what's up. But it's definitely been a grind. Here we go. There we go. This guy's feisty. Thank you, Lord. Whew, that was. All right. Oh no, I know what he's trying to do. He got pretty close to it too. Look at that guy. Ooh. I got you. Nice healthy redfish. He smoked that. Alright, let me grab my pliers. That was something. Man, he has a lot of fight to him. I respect that. He was. Oh boy. This isn't really the release I want it to be, but it worked. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, I need to get my other net. My folks just got me a new net, and this one keeps on having them fall through. Yeah, that guy almost got me in the mangrove, but thankfully I was able to stick him and just turn his head and get him away from it, and it worked out. Man, that's been a grind for just something today. So it's a blessing. Alright, let's keep rocking, make sure my line's all good. Yep, we're good. Cool. Alright, let's keep on. And so I cast that guy really close onto the mangrove, and that's where I've been expecting them to be, and they just either haven't gone after it or just haven't been there, or I don't know. So my plan for right now, it's about midday, and I'm just gonna cool off a little bit back here in the shade in this kind of covered area. A bunch of mullet swimming around. So I'm gonna use this time to kind of rehydrate and chill out, and just use it to, you know, feel a little better too. I feel fine, but I'm just gonna be trying to be careful on days like today. I don't get overheated. And this is like a perfect shaded spot, so it's always important to know, if you kind of know the area and research the area before, and you know, to find places of cover in case there's a storm, or in case it gets hot, especially summertime here. You just gotta be careful. So it's a blessing to have these little mangrove islands to chill out in and kind of just cool off a little bit. So okay, I'm not sure what it is today. This is the third boat I've seen where people are just anchoring and waiting up to it. I don't know why. This guy's not even fishing, he's just observing. But it's just very strange. I've never seen anybody do that around here. I don't mean it, it's not the weirdest thing, but it's just strange that I go from never seeing it ever to now that's all I see today. So very interesting day. Fish right under there. Spooked him. Oh, no I didn't. Acrobat. Nice. Get some good jumps out of this guy. Whoa! Whoa. Well, literally as I went to stop just to make sure I had it on, he jumped off, which is perfect. So didn't even have to hold him actually, which is cool. That guy frayed that up. Man, oh man. They were hiding right in that little trough there, and I could see them floating. There were like 2 or 3 of them. And I didn't think I was going to get one initially, but thank you Lord I did. Guy tried to assault me. It's crazy. There we go. More. Ah, crap. It's the same spot I was in earlier. This time I'm in a worse situation. Oof. The redfish this time. What you guys got going on back there, man? Fish. Thank you, Lord. Take a picture. Beautiful fish, thank you, Lord. It's funny, I did not think I was going to get another one in there. Since a lot of times when you hook one and makes all the noise, it spooks them. So for sure, I'm just going to kind of just do a cast in there just to see. You never know. Maybe there was somebody hanging out still, and sure enough, Mr. Redfish was in there. Whoop. Nice job. Stingray. Stingray and somebody behind him. Who's that behind the stingray? Redfish? Yeah, redfish. Behind the stingray. Weird. It's a weird pairing, but nature's cool. Oh. That's funny. I was literally like, oh, that's a good spot back there. There's Snook. Oh my goodness. Easy. I'm trying to help you. There we go. See, dude. That's funny. I literally was like in my head. I was like, oh man, I need a deep cast back there because that looks like a great spot. And then my cast wasn't very good. I was like, ah man, I just need to reel it back in. And as I was reeling it in, I see that Snook following it, and he got it. And they're very acrobatic today. So very appreciative of that. Oh, another one. Oh. Man, we keep on missing. It's alright. Some action here. See if I can get that guy again or another one. Oh man, what was that? Not sure if it's the same one or not, but gotta be careful because my hook is literally on his lip. See you, King. Nice, thank you, Lord. Productive last like hour or so. Dang. I fell hook this guy? I did fell hook this guy. I mean, he's a tiny little guy. He's gonna splash me. It's not a normal way for you to go. Oh my gosh, this is like the smallest. The smallest snook I've ever seen. I feel bad that I even have him hooked anywhere. Oh, he's hooked in. Poor guy. I should just leave these out, but I'm trying to be organized and such. Alright, see you, bro. Something you gotta watch out for when you're on a kayak. Thankfully we're very far away from each other, but it's really hard to see you from the boat's perspective, it's hard to see you. So you gotta make sure, as the kayaker, you can't assume that they know where you are and you know what's going on. So you also have to watch out for the wake too from the boat. So always keep that in mind. Always keep your head on swivel. Tons of crab traps lined up on here. Man, oh man. Well, that is going to wrap up today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you as always. Definitely a grind to start off the day. Really slow fishing wise. Had a rough time, you know, really landing anything initially. Had the one that broke me off onto the mangrove, and then finally got the one on that last island there, that one redfish. And then even from there, it was still pretty quiet, until I switched down to go a little more south, and then everything kind of shifted, everything kind of changed. That was definitely the better area. That's when everything kind of got, you know, more interesting for me. Oh, we got something in there. But yeah, it was cool. Lots of snook, lots of reds. That was really fun. It was such a blessing to be out there. So the mission today was to get used to being out in the heat, and that worked out. That was accomplished. Brought a ton of water, had snacks. As you can see, I got a towel on my legs to keep my legs from getting deep fried. I have sunscreen, but that only lasts so long, obviously. So, yeah, figured out, you know, how to cool myself off, or had practice cooling myself off with going in the shade and then also going in the water. And yeah, I'd say that was a win. Thankful for the fish just in the last, you know, quarter of the day today. Yeah, very thankful for everything. Thankful for this time out here. It's always a blessing to be out here. It's always so much fun. And thank you guys again for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.